Hey guys on YouTube, hope you've been enjoying your weekend. And I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been uploading much as I should lately. But I'm still going to be getting that done since things I took care of have been, well, taken care of. So right now, this is my episode 9 review of Cardfight Vanguard. Title, Kai's beaten. Well, to get started, as you can see on the screen, this is pretty much continuing where it left off, where Kai versus Kenji. It kind of does that thing where they kind of skip a couple of things, so I'm just going to do the same. It starts off with Kai so early taking on so much as 2 damage by Kote. Kenji, whatever you want to call him. Right after that, it's Kai's turn. He's going to start off with, finally, Berserk Dragon. And he's going to call Bellicosti and Aramo. Kote's going to take one of these. He gets a trigger, which is a draw. Draws one. And then guards the other one. Kote's turn, he rides into Great Dayusha. I mean Dayusha, sorry. Rides into Dayusha, getting his imaginary gift Force. He applies it to Dayusha, then calls, what's this one? Brave Cosmo Beak? I think it's Cosmo Beak or something. I can't remember all these names. What's wrong with me? Sorry, people. So yeah, and then he's going to do a Soul Blast and from his rear guard. No, wait, it's Die Dragon. Sorry, I just read the Japanese there. He's using one of the Die Dragon's skill to Soul Blast, giving Dayusha 5,000 power. Right after that, he does his drive check. And this is where the things get a little bit interesting in this episode, which I'm going to explain right now. One of the things I actually do like about this episode, which is something I might probably even go right back to watch again later on today, is the fact that they're putting a little bit more strategy here. I even have it in my notes set up. He's going to be leaving Kai at a certain point of damage. He applies the trigger here. He knows he can get the power to Dayusha to actually add another critical, but he doesn't do that so he can actually lower his options. Which is nice thinking. He's going to leave him with the 4. He gives the critical and the power to one of his rear guards. And when his rear guard attacks, Kai's going to block it. As you can see right here. Kai's turn. Sorry. He goes into Dragonic Overlord. As usual. Getting his imaginary gift Force and applying it to Overlord. After that, using Overlord's skill to give him about 10,000 power, putting him at 33. Overlord's going to swing at the Vanguard. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting for me, at least in my own opinion. Kote is going to no-guard this. He's going to pretty much take a chance of Overlord swinging because he knows about Overlord's skill. Kai does get the critical, applying it to Overlord and giving the power, well, to Overlord. This was Kote at 4. Sorry. After that, Kai's going to use Overlord's skill. Like I said, he does get the power to Overlord. But he let the attack through so that way Kai can actually lower his hand. Putting him at a slight disadvantage. he does reveal that he has a PG in hand. To guard Overlord's attack. Kai does get another critical. And obviously it would be a way to give it to Overlord, so he's going to give it to Bellicosti, which he's going to swing into. Kote is obviously going to guard this with Cosmo Beak and some other unit. I am horrible at screenshotting. Alright. So Kote's turn. He pretty much spends most of his time powering up Dayusha by using his skills. He's going to be using Die Brave skill, and I think Die Dragon skill to give him like 5k. Together, so that would be... No, I messed up. Because the imaginary gift, he gets 10k, putting him at 23. Then using one of his rearguard skill to power it up by 5. Then right after that, he uses his Dayusha skill to rest one of his rearguards to give Dayusha another total of 10,000, putting him at 38. And also, if he goes over a certain amount of power, he gains an extra critical, as you can see. And I believe during this time he gets like one trigger here, putting him at 10. I mean, giving him another 10,000, putting him at 48. Which Kai is going to perfect guard? Another critical shows up. He's going to give the critical to Die Dragon. I mean, Cosmo Beak, sorry. And this is where I really find funny. It's never really explained here, but for whatever reason, you can, if you have great Dayusha into your hand, you can superior ride him during the battle phase. I don't know if it's restricted to if you ride on top of Dayusha, he gains 10,000 power for the turn. But then again, they're just waiting till the whole set comes out. So until then, we're not exactly going to know. But either way, the reveal of Great Dayusha is here. He also does get himself another imaginary gift force by doing so. So he's going to swing in with his Vanguard one more time. He gets nothing during his drive checks, though, which is fine. I mean, because I think they're doing this a little bit too much, in my own opinion. The thing that saved Kai's life during the game so far was him getting a critical trigger, or any type of trigger of that matter, giving 10k to Overlord. Kai blocks one of the attacks to the point where he actually has only one card in his hand. So right now, I think they're trying to make things a little bit more close, or insinuating that he might lose. Let's continue. Die Dragon's attack was about 40,000, so he needed a 20k shield. The only thing that saved him during this game was Genjo. Alright, Kai's turn. Basically, what happens here, he calls the Hallam. Use the Hallam's skill to retire a rearguard. So the combo is, which I do like, 5k to Nahalem, and in conjunction with that, Bellicosti will get 5,000 power because the unit was retired. And he also has a booster to boot. And on top of that, he's going to use Overlord's skill. I think it's the last card he has in his soul, I think. I could be wrong. To give Overlord 10,000 power, putting him at 33. Right now, Kote is going to use Yeah, he's gonna guard, obviously. And the thing that pretty much is gonna save him is during his dry check. This is not a double trigger this time. He actually does get a critical, giving him the 10k boost he needed to break through the shield. And with that, we actually have a loss from Kenji, Kote, or whatever you want to call him. So, my initial thoughts on the episode. It was good. It was strategic. They added like a little bit of an element to what we didn't have so much in the last couple episodes. A little bit more strategic than the other ones that we had so far. One thing that I don't like is the fact that for a couple episodes that we've been getting is that the music is kind of getting a little bit repetitive. They always play that song every single time when they start a card fight, and don't get me wrong, I love the song, but after a while it does get a little bit repetitive, in my own opinion. One thing I actually did find weird is the fact that they kind of trolled you saying that Kai's gonna lose. So it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Yes, it's kind of misleading, in my own opinion, or it's a fact. I don't really know. So at the end of the fight, I like how Kai's is being a good sport. He's not being standoffish like you probably would have seen him in the original anime. They shake hands and Kote wants to go again, but he kind of forgets it's like a shot versus shot thing. And he runs off for whatever reason. Overall, at the end of the episode, we get a Aichi facing Leon at the end of it. Like I said before, just in case you forgot, right now Q4 is at 2 wins, NWO is at 1. Who, if Aichi happens to win this, then that means that they pretty much won the whole thing. If they lose, that means 2 wins for one team and 2 teams for the other. So I hope you liked my episode 9 review. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. I'm sorry if I didn't really do so good, but this is more of a fun thing for me. And I do also hope you enjoy. So I'll see you till my next review.